Hey tribe, and welcome back to AkashaVisions. And if you're new here, what's up? Welcome to the vibes, welcome to the tribe. Make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe if you would like to see more of my energy and more of this content, okay, because you don't want to miss out. Today we have a pick a card reading for the collective, or for those who are aligned with this video, about what is to come. Okay, we're having a new moon in Sagittarius today, so there's a lot of things that you may want to look out. There are messages that spirit may want you to, be more aligned with, or even just pay attention to what this new moon is going to be bringing you. All right, where are you right now mentally, and what could you do better, or how can you use this energy to your benefit? All right, so I have two piles here. We have pile number one, which is the spirituality card. We have pile number two, which is love. So go ahead and choose which card you feel called to. Take your 3 mindful breaths. All right, take your time, and I'll see you at your desired card. Okay, so those who chose pile number one, you guys chose spirituality. So that, first of all, has an angel number of 7-7. So pile number one, I am wondering, what are you guys aligning with? My pile number one people, I'm very interested to see what's going on in your life. A lot of you may have just had spiritual awakenings. A lot of you are awakening to yourself. I feel like a lot of you have evolved into a new sense of self, a new sense of being. And right now, this new moon is a great time for you to go ahead and start some of these things. Or, you're starting to realize aspects of your life that you may want to change. And you may be able to see how this energy may help you. So that way, the next 30 days of this lunar cycle, you'll be able to really see how it all comes together with the next full moon. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the oracle cards. Matter of fact, no, we're going to start with the tarot. All right, pile number one, let's go ahead and get started. I want to see what this overall energy is. I really want to see what your energy is right now, currently. I have the After Tarot deck. I really feel like After Tarot is right around what you guys need to kind of see what's going on. So let's go ahead and dive in. Connecting with your guides, connecting with my guides to speak to us through the cards. Ooh. Okay, all right, so, oh, and we have the Hermit card. I'm going to let him come out as well. All right, you guys, starting off strong. First of all, we started off real strong. We got the Three of Swords reversed. We have King of Cups, and we also have the Hermit card. Pile number one, you guys are going through a lot of change. You guys are really I feel like you guys have faced something in your life, something you may be missing, things that, pieces of you that you feel like you may not have never had, or are you trying to redefine what it is, or just figuring out what it could be, is giving you a lot of, is making you retreat. Okay, usually you guys have it figured out, or usually you have some sort of direction. Usually with this King of Cups, you have someone telling you what to do, or usually you have someone kind of, leading the way. And now you're coming into a point in your life, this is why I said you guys are going through an awakening, with this Three of Swords, where it's like you're constantly grieving something, or you're not allowing yourself to grieve. You have to let go of this blockage, okay? The blockage of not having someone come to your rescue with this King of Cups, and really having to face yourself, face the inner parts of yourself, is causing you this Three of Swords moment where you're going to continuously block yourself out of feeling the emotions that you feel. But I feel like this time around, all right, this eclipse season, Scorpio season, has really made you have to face your own demons, have to face the, insecure parts of yourself, and that's okay. That's just fine. New moon in Sagittarius is exactly what you need. You need to use this energy to your benefit, because honestly, we've gone through the cycle of Three of Swords, trying not to feel what we feel, trying to ignore it, trying to, use addictions like food, or social media, or weed, alcohol, things like that, in order to block away the things that you're feeling, is not doing you any good. And you know that, which is why you're having this awakening, which is why now you being in hermit mode, trying to figure it all out, or at least having an idea where you want to start, may be the breath that you may have been the breath of fresh air that you needed in order to go forward. Okay. Whew. Let's see, because you guys, this is a lot. And that's not bad. It's nothing bad about it. It's actually good. Especially if a lot of you are wanting to ascend in some kind of way. I feel like a lot of us, the collective itself, is going through a transformation. So, things like that is going to happen, you know. So, what is this new moon in Sagittarius bringing pile number 1? What energy is pile number 1 going to get with this new moon in Sagittarius? Yes! 6 of Wands, period. I love to see it. Okay. I'm not sure how 4 of Cups wanted to come in, but we're going to read him as is. And we're just going to see what messages are there. Alright. Let's go ahead and tune in. Let's dive into it. So the energy that this new moon in Sagittarius is bringing you, pile number 1, is really being able to see. With this 6 of Wands, I'm really feeling like this is you recognizing and targeting parts of yourself that you are no longer content with. You guys have been in this 9 of Pentacles energy of sitting around and enjoying the things that you have, which was great at the time. However, I feel like a lot of you are calling for some sort of ascension. This 3 of Wands, this reflection of your soul, this reflection of your shadows has caused you to really, really look at around you and be like, wow, everything around me is not bad. It's the fact that within me, I feel like I'm not good enough. So therefore, the things that are around me feel like it's not good enough. And so now you're coming to the point where it's like, okay, we need to figure out what this shadow is. We need to figure out what this hole is within you. Okay? Because no matter what you do, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much you work, no matter how much creative you get, no matter how much you party, no matter how much you dissociate with your life, you are still not happy within yourself. That is why you keep dissociating. Therefore, with this 4 Cups, you being in an energy where you keep denying yourself, you keep denying your inner spirit, you keep denying the signs, the symbolism, the dreams, the messages that come from, you know, family, friends, or just random people on the street. You keep ignoring it because every time you dive into it, it becomes overwhelming. But now, with this new moon in Sagittarius, no more of that. We're not doing that anymore. We're not going to continue to dissociate. We're not going to continue to pour out cups that Spirit keeps trying to give to us. Spirit is now forcing you to go into a stage where you're not sitting around anymore. You're not about to lay around or just enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now we need to do the work. Now it's time for you to do the work. See? 4 of Swords reversed. I want to see what the outcome is going to be. Like, what is this energy going to bring you? Because, of course, we know where we are. We know what this energy is going to bring to us. But what is the outcome of pile number 1? What are they going to find? Yes, Hierophant. You're going to find stability. You're going to find some sort of establishing yourself, establishing your foundation for yourself and your family, or whatever the case may be. Some of you may be going back to school. Some of you may be finding different careers in corporate America. Some of you may be talking with other people who are more wise than you, maybe consulting your elders and seeing what they did to seeing what they did that worked for them, that can work for you in the long run. Tradition, I know a lot of us run from tradition, but tradition is very, very important in life because it's the foundation. It's something that is known to work. So if something is known to work and you decided to stray away from tradition, which is fine, which is what is your life right? Sometimes when you find yourself shaky out there, you need to come back to tradition. You need to come back to your foundation. so you can stabilize yourself, stabilize your mind, stabilize your emotions, get your head back right. That's why having conversation with our elders are so important. Because you're supposed to go on the fool's journey and, you know, be like, okay, what works for me? What's something that I want to do? What's the advice, Spirit, going forward? Five of Wands reverse. Let's see. All right, so we have the outcome and we have the advice from Spirit. So the advice from our angels, from our guides, from our ancestors: stop fighting yourself so much. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so judgmental of where you are in your life, or where you are in your mind, or where you were in your mind before you came to this point where you're recognizing, oh shit, I am not thinking right, or I should have thought about this. It's like, don't give yourself grace, give yourself space to learn. You were supposed to fail. You were supposed to get to this point so you can recognize it. You were supposed to be at this point at this time. Your mind was supposed to be where it was when it was. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop letting your ego, okay? Because there's a lot of ego out here looking at social media, right? Looking at everyone else's life is besides your own. Social media was designed so that way you are living vicariously through everybody else. Yes, sometimes looking at things is great for inspiration, but if you're solely focusing on that inspiration and not focusing on yourself, you're not going to get shit done. That is not how life works. That's not the reality. Social media is a tool, not your life. It shouldn't consume you like that. That's why the Hierophant, okay, Spirit is like, Hierophant, get back to the basics. Get back to the basics of building your life up. Get back to the foundation. Get back in reality. Focus on what's going on in your reality, not everyone else's. If you need information, go search for the information. Okay? Eight of Wands here. The outcome. As soon as you get yourself foundated, as soon as you find yourself being settled, as soon as you find yourself having your feet back on the ground, having your mind back leveled, okay, that comes with eating right, that comes with making sure you're working out, exercising at least 30 minutes a day, walking. It doesn't have to be crazy ass workouts, but that shit is very important as a human being. That gets your endorphins back within your body. It really gets you back right. It gets you founded. It has a routine. Get a routine set back into your life. Okay? Routines are very important, especially when you are building and you're manifesting, because there are time, you on a time limit. Get your shit together. Okay? Calendars, planners, okay? Having some sort of routine is going to help you guys out a lot while you're going through the spiritual awakening, because you don't want to go back into you don't want to get into hermit mode and then fall back into like the void, okay? That I would like to say, the dark night of the soul that everyone says. That void can be, it's okay because it happens, but you don't want to fall into it and fall so deep that you lose yourself completely and you're not on top of it. The best way to handle these dark night of the souls, or these moments in time where you're realizing, oh shit, I got to get my shit together, is organizing, having a set routine, eating right, focusing on getting yourself healthy, or just taking care of yourself. You deserve to take care of yourself. It's not even that hard. It's not even rocket science. You deserve to take care of yourself. You should be wanting to take care of yourself, because that is how you as a spiritual being is on this planet, by taking care of your body, taking care of your soul, your mind. That is important. Being back in the physical plane is important. Pile number one, you guys need to be back on the physical. No more dissociating. All right. Whew. Let's look at these oracle cards. Let's go ahead and look at these oracles. All right. So we have the Capricorn. Yes, Capricorn energy coming for pile number one. We have the timing within a year during the winter. Ruling planet is Saturn, and you know Big Daddy Saturn don't play. Big Daddy Saturn ain't come to play with nobody. Saturn will show you where you're codependent, where you're not disciplined, where you're not organized, and will force you to become that. Resourceful, disciplined, goal-orientated, realistic, okay? What are you, the Capricorn is ruled by the Devil card in the tarot. So what are you bounded to? Are you bounded by your phone? Your phone got you in a chokehold, okay? Those, you know, Instagram posts got you in a chokehold. Does reality TV got you in a chokehold? Bonded and chained up so you can't even focus on you? Does the fast life of new age life right now have you chained up to where you can't even focus on you? Go look up, be 40 years old and didn't accomplish a damn thing because you worried about everybody else? Huh? Because if it is, baby, we need to have some, we need Saturn. We need Saturn to come get some shit straight, okay? What else is here? We have Venus, goddess of love, attraction. What are you attracting? What energy are you attracting? What people are you attracting? Okay, are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of your beauty, your relationships? Okay, your own happiness. Okay, pleasure. One thing that my principal told me back in high school, which was like 7 years ago, he told us, and I remember this was freshman year, was to learn to love hard work. And I remember him saying that, and it was something that I just heard, and I just was walking out the door, and it stuck with me. Because if you learn to love hard work, life won't be as crazy as it seems. Life is a big-ass test. So as soon as you think you're comfortable, life go come throw some shit at you. So you might as well just go ahead and get used to it. That's just how it is. Especially since you're so self-conscious of yourself. Since you're so in tune with yourself, you're going to feel like, damn, I can't get a break. We have the magnifying glass, get more info, clarity, very important details. Examine the fine print, larger than life. I said that. I said if you don't know everything, that's because you need to do your own research. You need to get, like I said, talk to teachers, talk to people, elders, people who are already within this branch of whatever part of life that you want. And network. That's important. These people are out here, all right? My girls out here who have all these men in your DMs. These men are your network, okay? Some of them may be lawyers. You need to connect and see with lawyers. They know about accounting, laws, taxes, credit, all of that. Get some information out of these people, okay? Because anything that you do is an energy pool. You might as well get poured back into in some kind of way. My men, connect with more men. Everything is not a competition. Sometimes you need to be humbled, okay? And feel more masculine within yourself and comfortable within yourself to be in a room full of men who may know more than you and be okay about it. Because you yourself know that you're alpha, or you know that you're so comfortable and confident within yourself that you don't feel inferior. If anything, everyone else should look out and watch how confident and how greedy or how, what's the word I'm thinking about? Hungry you are to reach their level and even probably surpass them. Okay? So get more information. We also have the Milky Way, networking. At this point, like, what? Networking, social media, internet, fame, exposure, connected. If you're so addicted to your phone, you need to be using that phone to your benefit. Okay? We have social media. We have Google. If you don't know some shit, you can Google it. There's people out here all over the internet, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, who have webinars, who offer free information. You have to go look for it. Your excuses at this point in time, 2022 going into 2023, are none and void. Because you have it better than your ancestors. You had it better than the people before you because the information is literally right there. But you have to want it more than life. You need to want it more than being on your phone. You need to want it more than everything. And if you want it that bad, you'll get it. It's really that simple. We have the key, solution, intelligence, genius, insight, clarity. Okay, important, pay attention, helpful. Yes. You will be so surprised how the key or the The answer was really literally right there in front of you. It literally was probably down the street. All you had to do was take your butt outside and go into, I don't know, Target one day and entertain a small conversation with somebody that was in the aisle next to you, and how far that conversation will go. Like literally, it's crazy. We have silence, sorrow, and the Master. Look at the story, you guys. Look how fast you ascend from the monk to the Master. From being silenced within yourself with this new moon, okay, because the new moon is dark. It's like being within your womb. It's being fertile. It's creating something. It's allowing, giving space for something to be created. That the same thing that you need to do for yourself. You need to give yourself space to create. Give yourself space to grow, to evolve. Okay, you can mourn parts of you that are no longer there. That's fine. Give yourself space for that, but make sure that you get out this sorrow. Like I say, we don't want to stick in the dark night of the soul, because we want to ascend to the Master. Okay, because there are going to be kids and people in the generations after you going to come to you for answers. So this is not going to be easy. You have to go through the journey. It is what it is. That's life. So let's look at some astrology, some energy that you can use, or things that are going on. We have the Ascendant, outlook, world statement, expression, attitude, outer self, point of view, approach, the impact, and first impressions. More ascension, like I said, 4th house of your roots, which is probably why this energy feels so like, oh my God, what the fuck is happening? I'm like, oh my God, I'm realizing things about myself, because Saturn actually might be in some of y'all 4th house right now. I'm not even going to cap to you, because like I said, 4th house is all about the background, your roots, your home, you know, your inner world. And I really feel like a lot of my pal ones, your inner world just got shook up, and it's like, ooh. Capricorn, the boss. Again, another Capricorn card, you guys. Capricorn is that energy of money, the boss, traditional, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, disciplined, structured. Okay, a badass, a boss. Someone who has that tunnel vision to get shit done. And that's what I feel like the energy that y'all need right now in order to get this 4th house, this foundation within yourself, back grounded. Some animal energy we have is the tarantula and the crow. And we're going to read those out the book, because I want to see what messages are there. Let's see which one I can find first. All right, so we have the crow. Spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow's personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within the mind's eye the 3 realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. What did I say? Like, at this point, if you don't want to listen, baby, I don't know what to tell you. You might have to go ahead and save this YouTube video and go watch it in like another couple days when you're back grounded. Because I feel like a lot of y'all ain't hearing me. But you'll hear me in a couple weeks. We have the tarantula. At a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Let me say that one more fucking time, because you ain't hearing me. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your intention or attention, whatever. Same thing. What did y'all? Goodbye. In order to find true happiness, you must choose. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. Now, honestly, I'm not about to waste my time to explain, because I already said this. I said all of that already. I said you need to get your shit together by focusing, being disciplined, having a structure, having a schedule, getting your health together, watching who you are around. If you're the friend who's the smartest friend out of the group, and you're finding yourself pouring into everybody else, and no one's pouring into you, you need to find you another group of friends. You don't have to necessarily break up with those friends, but you don't need to be hanging around them too much. You need to be hanging around people who know more, that you can get information from. Like I said, network. And then once you get yourself grounded with this crow, then we're going to dive into the spiritual. Then we're going to ask our spirit guides, our ancestors, for answers, because then your mind will be clear and you'll be able to receive the messages. Okay? We have the High Priestess, which is a spiritual card. Okay, she is all-knowing spiritual. Okay, she is the one. Discernment, presence, prophecy, and vision. We have the Dog, loyalty, unconditional love. We also have letting go. All right. Whoo! Pile number 1. This was juicy. This was a good reading. I'm not even gonna lie. I love this for you guys. I really feel like this new moon is really going to help you guys. It's going to get you back. It's going to put life back into you. It really is. It's going to really make you realize the things that you need for yourself and the things that you want to start implementing. This reading was just for confirmation. All right. I love you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to the Inner Secret Circle if you want to learn more about tarot, if you want daily tarot readings, as well as being included in some of my rituals, like my money rituals, my protection rituals, or if you just want a family to call home, let AkashaVisions be that for you, and join many other tribe members over there. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Alright, what's up, pile number 2? Welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are ready, because we just came from pile number 1, and pile number 1, that message was wild, you guys. So you guys chose the love card. Alright, pile number 2, you guys chose the love card. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm really wondering what is going on in your life. Are you having to dive more into more self-love? Okay. Getting yourself founded within yourself, being comfortable within yourself. Tuning yourself into something that you love the most, whether this is a person, place, or thing. Alright. I'm really interested in seeing. Let's go ahead and start with your... I think I want to start with you guys' oracle cards. Matter of fact, no, we're going to start with the tarot. Let's start with tarot and call it a day. Alright, so connected with pile number 2. What is going on energetically with my pile number 2? Alright, so we have 4 of Cups reversed. You guys are looking for something more. You guys are no longer content. You are no longer willing to wait around. You are really waiting for Spirit to show you the way, or, you know, waiting for a response from all of the energy that you've been putting out. Let's see. You guys are ready for something more for sure. Let's see what else is here. King of Pentacles. Okay. And Knight of Wands. Alright, so what I'm seeing here, pile number 2, is the fact that you guys are really ready for something more. However, you're not willing to invest too much of yourself within it. I really feel like my pile number 2s feel as though you are worthy of so much. You are worth so much that what you do now is enough for the world. And I agree with you. I really feel like my pile number 2 they're proving themselves. They've been proving themselves for a while now. And I really feel like you guys are wanting what you deserve. You deserve more. Okay, you're willing to continue to strive and prosper and achieve these things. Your motivation has never died down. Okay, the motivation has never died down. However, exerting more of yourself into something that's not going to give you what you need is not your status quo right now. You feel as though, look, I've given enough of myself. Why am I not enough? Why what I'm giving is not enough? Why is this not getting the recognition and reward that it deserves? Okay, because I love myself. I know how much I'm worth. I know that I'm spitting facts. I know that this product is something that it will benefit people. Okay, I know that my art is beautiful. I know that my love is enough. So why isn't no one seeing my worth but me? So should I humble myself? No. Of course not. We have Ace of Cups. Listen. Spirit is agreeing with you. However, your test for this new moon in Sagittarius is your persistence. Okay? It's your persistence. It was never a question whether or not you were worthy. It was never a question or not whether or not you deserved it. It's how long are you willing and how consistent and disciplined are you willing to do the things that you know is worthy, to allow the world to test your own intuition, to test your worth. How long will you go and receive nothing before you crack? How far are you willing to go for something that means so much to you, huh? How far? How far are you willing to go? Ask yourself. I'm asking a genuine question. How far are you willing to go? We have Page of Pentacles and the Temperance card that just came out. As far as, okay, let me see the energy that, you know, the new moon is bringing to you at this time. I'm actually going to move this right here. I'm feeling called to read it like this. So this new moon in Sagittarius is really bringing you to a point where you're like, okay, I don't believe that what I'm doing is not worth something. However, maybe I wasn't consistent enough. Maybe I wasn't looking at it at this kind of way. Maybe how I was doing it just was exerting me so much to the point where Spirit is trying to allow you to kind of back down a little bit and do or focus on areas that are going to bring you what you are worth, who are going to appreciate you. Okay, bringing you and realigning your energy to a group of people who are aligned with you, who will pour into you and while you pour into them. Okay, I really feel like Spirit is wanting you to see with this new moon in Sagittarius that, hey, don't change up what you're doing. What you're doing is exactly where you need to be. However, we need to put this pinnacle somewhere else. We need to reconfigure this. We need to reconfigure where we're investing our time. We need to reconfigure it because we don't want to keep getting burned out, pile number 2. I feel like my pile number 2s are getting burned out. And you may are starting to kind of get this new moon energy and like, ooh, I feel alive again. I'm ready to celebrate. I'm ready to go in. But you don't want to do it in the way that you're learning from the past and you're putting it together with what you know now and you're creating something that sticks, okay? We want to create something that sticks, pile number 2. All right? We want to get our money's worth. We want to get what we deserve, and you guys deserve it all. You have the passion, you have the heart. You just need the people. You have it. You just need someone to invest within you. Okay. The outcome. All right. So looking at what Spirit has to say, there are still a lot of things that are aligning right now in pile number 2. So try not to stress it out so much. The advice from the angels is really asking you to look. Stop staying up all night, stressing yourself out. Stop giving yourself so much anxiety, focusing on the perfectionist of it all. Or the plan. Let's not focus on the plan necessarily. We want to focus on your delivery. We want to focus on the color scheme. We want to focus on where you're investing yourself. Maybe you need to change your environment. Maybe you need to change or realize who your true audience is. Maybe you need to reconfigure, you know, if this person is deserving of your love. You need to really have a moment of reflection and outwardly realizing it's nothing internal. I don't see this as inner work. I see this as external work. Redefining your reality, changing your reality right now, because your reality is not matching up with who you are within yourself, because you have evolved. And anything or anybody who has not evolved with you right at this moment needs to be, they need to fall off. Either they need to fall off, or you need to give them less of your time, less of your energy. Okay, we need to be aligning with people who are going to pour into us, okay? We need to be aligning ourselves with what works for us at this time, not what everybody wants from us. Okay, you can still do your thing, but you can switch it up, and the people who like it will like it, and the people who don't, adios. Do you at this time. Do what's best for you. I really feel like my pile number 2s are groups of people who are evolving to a point where, you know, life is happening, okay, and you're evolving, and you're seeing that you can get a more bang for your energy by doing something different. A lot of people don't like that, but it's not for everyone to like. It's for you to be okay with it. It's for you to reanalyze where you're putting your energy, where you want to invest yourself in. Okay, you've evolved. Pile number 2, you have evolved. Number 6 is all about the self. Outcome, Hermit card reverse. Like I said, this is not inner work, you guys. This is not inner work. This is more so getting out of your head. Getting out of yourself for a change. You guys are too in tune. It's one thing to be spiritually in tune, and that's great. But you don't want to fall victim to being so in tune that you become spiritually lost. Because you're so in tune with everything. You don't even know who you are anymore. You don't even know what you truly want. You're so focused on what everyone else is doing and how you can match that or do it better, that you haven't really sat down with yourself and figured out what did you want to do in the beginning. So we're now on the stage where you have to kind of take a step back. Take a step back. Live some life. Get out here and live. Get out here and do something fun. Focus on the fun part of creativity. Step away from social media apps that are draining you and aren't offering you anything. Step away from people who are continuously taking from your cup but aren't pouring into you. That's enough of that. We can't do that no more. Going into this new moon in Sagittarius, no strings attached. Period. We're doing this strictly because we're finding information out for ourselves. We're doing this strictly because we want to party. We're doing this strictly because I decided to do it last night and now I'm doing it today, and I might not even do it the next hour. Maybe I might even change my mind tomorrow. And who cares? It doesn't matter, because why? I am a human learning. Like I said to pile number 1. You guys may have even been wanting to go to pile number 1. You need to give yourself space, give yourself some grace, okay? Give yourself space, give yourself some grace to go out here and fail, to go out here and have fun, to go out here and loosen the fuck up, okay? You gotta loosen up, baby. It's time to loosen up. Let's look at, I want to see some of your oracle cards, pile number 2. Because you guys think so much. You guys are so in tune with yourselves. You're so evolving. Sometimes healing is not the answer, okay? You are not here in this world to constantly be healing yourself. Healing is not your mission. Healing is not your purpose. Your purpose on this planet is to live your life, okay? You don't need to constantly be evolving. You are tired, pile number 2. You're tired of evolving. You just want to be stable within yourself and know who you are and know what you want to do and do it wholeheartedly. It's not even about what you want to do. Maybe it's how you want to do it. Having a say-so on how you want the shit to be done and being successful in it. Not having to figure out, oh, what's the secret to this algorithm? Or what's the secret to loving this kind of man? Or this kind of woman? What's the secret to... No one has time to constantly know what's the secrets of doing things. Sometimes we just want to live the life and see what happens. Constantly seeking information is not doing you any good. Not anymore. It served its purpose. Now it's time for you to kind of just let life teach you. Life is the best teacher. Okay? Let's dive into some of your oracle cards. So we have the Sun. Yes. I get so hyped when Spirit really be speaking, and then we get to the oracle cards and we just get confirmation. That's why I love oracles, because they're like confirmation for me than they are, you know, like the tarot. The tarot is like, ooh. Anyways, success, divine masculine, victory, daytime, the climax. Ooh wee. We have 2 aces here, you guys. Look at this. We got 2 aces. The ladybug, vibrant, abundant, comfort, leisure, balance, wishes are coming true, birth of a daughter. Oh, okay. We have the bear. Okay, mama bear. The boss, the CEO, protective, finance, benefits, strong, hairy, muscular. The crow. Wow, we had the crow in the other reading as well. So that's really, really, really interesting. I'm sorry that it's a little dark, but okay. Remembering mystical, magical powers, a new event happening. Okay, observer and a problem solver. We also have the element of air, intellectual, idealistic, communicative, curious, inventive, bright ideas, diplomatic, cold. Gathering information, likely is developing. So all right, tying this all together, pile number 2, looking at the energy of all of this, you guys, like I said before, I really feel like oracle cards really just repeat everything that I already said. You guys are in a space where you want to actually benefit from what you're doing. You want to benefit from this thing that was a hobby 2 years ago. You want to benefit from, you know, things that make you happy, your passions, things that you know for a fact. Like, my drive and my determination has never died from this. However, now I'm becoming more mature in my life, and I need this to be more of a something that is founded and strong, something that, you know, brings me more abundance and allows me to stay balanced. Okay, that gives me success. A lot of you are stepping into an energy where you're on the right path, but it's going to feel as though the things that are going to happen for you is going to feel like magic. I feel like something's going to happen magically. It's going to be that one post. It's going to be that one painting. It's going to be that one person you run into that, oh my God, this is what I was looking for this whole time. And all I had to do was step out of myself and really just let life or let spirit do its magic. Like, oh my God, I should this shit 5 years ago, you know? I want to look at your astrology cards. Mercury, communication, words, thoughts, information, of course. Okay, your mind, the information that you receive. We also have the first house of self. That's all about your image. That's about your self-awareness. Again, your expression and things like that. And then we have the third house of perception, speech, thought, social media, research, again, discussion, sociability, things like that. So some of the energy that will help you along this journey with this new moon is definitely how you think and how you see the world and your communication, which is that's why I said it's important for you guys to step outside of yourself. So that way you are kind of in tune to see how the world is operating and where people are as far as, you know, reality, not social media so much. I feel like a lot of us need to step out of social media and really see what people around us are doing on a day-to-day basis. So that way you are more in tune with what people are expecting. So that way you can get this business, even if that means that you need to network with people who can get you in the right spots or in the right area, you know. Okay, we also have experiencing. Exactly. Come through, spirit. We love it. New vision. What the, oh my God. Celebration. Honestly, I'm scared. Spirit scares me sometimes because I said this. I say you are in the vibration of love, pile number 2. And when you love something, you will do anything to make it work or to get it to work. All right. Okay. You are definitely in a energy where you're refocusing. You're refocusing where your energy should go. You're refocusing on what you think love is. You're refocusing on what you think you should be doing in your life. You're refocusing on how you should be doing it. Something more effective for you. Something that works for you and not everyone else. Okay? Being careful about how much you absorb from the world or how much you absorb information. Okay? Sometimes it's not about always absorbing the information. Sometimes it's going out here and applying it. Okay? So that way you gain that experience and you can celebrate your wins and learn from your falls. Animal spirits we have here is the fox and the beaver. Let's go ahead and read and see what my camera's dying. Let's go ahead and hurry up and read from these, you guys. All right. All right, the beaver, we found him first. Hard worker, lawyer, tireless. Family first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and expressing it by the earth element, providing a home and financial stability. That's that bear energy. Okay. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or even years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It could also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service. Yes. And that is why I say maybe it's not about how much, information that you're absorbing. Maybe it's more so about how you're applying it. Maybe you really need to get out here in the world, in your community, and put your products out, put your message out, put your art out, do more artwork. What are those things called where you go out and show your art? I really don't remember. Conventions or something like that. When you go out here and the people in your community and really put yourself out there, putting yourself out there in your community, you will be surprised how word of mouth gets around really quickly. Okay, social media is not the only avenue. It's great. I want you to still post on there. However, being in your community is also another form of getting your name out here, okay? We also have the fox, smart, strong, partner or mate, wise teacher. The fox is a chanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships. For the long term and their natural charisma keep things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. Exactly. I said that. I said you guys need to really get back in tune with having fun and just being around people who love you and pour into you. All right. Let's look at these wisdom cards. We have the hawk, omens, and messages. So definitely watch out for your dreams. Watch out for things that happen, and watch out for animals, you guys. There's a lot of animals within this pile that I really feel like you may not pay attention to, whether that's a hawk or certain animals that come to you. These are spiritual messages. Watch your dreams, okay? Watch the synchronicity of numbers in your music, okay? The serpent, knowledge and healing. And we also have the raven, magic, coincidence, synchronistic events. So pile number 2, you guys are so in tune with yourself that sometimes you can miss these messages, which is why spirit is asking you to step away. All right, we need you to be in the energy of where you're just enjoying your life. Now it's the time for you to step out, enjoy the life, and then you're gonna randomly just see some shit and you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is the answer that I've been seeking all this time. That's how magical God and the divine and your angels and your ancestors and your deities are. Things will show up in mysterious ways, okay? It's not going to show up like you want it. So definitely look out for some omens. Look out for some knowledge and some messages coming to you very soon with this new moon and Sagittarius. Be very intentional. Set your intentions and walk away. Okay, we don't need you hyper focusing on it. Pile number 2. Put your intentions out there, work on it, and walk away. Okay, pay attention to what you're eating, your health, your intake, your exercise, okay? Maybe even getting yourself out there in different groups of people, you know, putting yourself out there when you're finding new friends who are on a different vibe, okay? So with that being said, pile number 2, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading because I really enjoyed it. Make sure you hit subscribe and like this video and share it with someone else. Also, if you want to be a part of the spiritual family where I teach tarot, daily tarot readings, rituals like money rituals, self-love rituals, and protection rituals. If you would like to be included in there, definitely subscribe to the Inner Secret Circle. That is where home base is. That is where the tribe is going as home base. So I would love to see you guys over there. It is over on my website, www.AkashaVisions.com. I am open for personal readings. That's also over at home base, AkashaVisions.com. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.